Anyway, evening boys and girls, welcome to today. It's my first day back after I got my new laptop. So at the moment I don't have a clue how well it's editing. The file sizes are far bigger, way bigger. I mean, I was struggling with my file sizes on my old laptop more than a gig. Hold on a minute. And sorry about this. I've got to think about this. This is a Stone Ridge. I haven't used it for a while. Just got to make sure that I've written the right thing. Yes. Lovely, wonderful. And this one, all the ones I'm editing, they might start off about 16 or gig style thing, but by the time it's gone through the rendering and it's compressed it correctly and all that kind of stuff, they're between about 5.5 and 7.5 gig. So hopefully that sorted the problem. Well, at least I hope it has. Because at the moment I really don't have a clue. And I'm in one with a clutch again today. Wonderful. Although to be fair, the only option that I had that didn't have a clutch, somebody smashed one of the lights up. So I was walking in and I noticed it. So look, you know, you're going to have to get that sorted out. But yes, anyway, I suppose I should crack on with today. There it goes. I suppose I should crack on with today. And again, it's a nice easy day into Kent. Don't know what I'll be collecting, if it's in Kent or wherever, most likely will be. Onwards with my day. Just get this out the fridge, jabbly, nearly out of it now. Made it to my collection. I wasn't held up long enough in my delivery to be able to do anything to camera. So yeah, a bit of a cut and play about with some of the road footage for you. And in actual fact, I think what I'm going to do with this one is lay all of this over the road footage. That way at least it's not just me sitting in the cab. But I have the email. Yay! I have an email from my agency. Let me just on that one. Doink. There we go. Right, so the email tells me, yes, you have permission to mention the agency in your vlogs. You could plug our new website, which is in the description below. The link is below. That would be much appreciated. We've started to include all available jobs on it, and truckers looking for work can submit their details. So, who do I work for then? Well, the agency is AFE. They're in Potter's Bar. There we go. You now know. But they're keeping me busy, I'll tell you that. They are keeping me busy. I can't argue with that one. I mean, I haven't actually been cancelled yet. So make of that what you will. I mean, the guys down there, the girls down there, the people down there, I'm assuming gender, naughty me, they seem alright. I haven't been screwed about pay, I haven't been screwed about work-wise. It seems all legit as far as I can see. So, it is up to you, but they're in Potter's Bar. So as you have an idea of kind of the areas that they'll probably cover. I mean, they go out as far as Haverhill. Hertfordshire, Essex, a little bit of Suffolk. They're expanding a little bit, but just go on the website. Like I said, the link is below. And if you're looking for work, I mean, I've got no complaints, so there you go. But now you all know, AFE. And they are sent me the email, I'll be reading it, so they know I'm mentioning them. I really wish I knew, at this point in time, how good that new laptop's editing is, or editing ability is. Because at the moment I still haven't uploaded anything that I've edited with that laptop, and I really want to know. So tonight I'm going to upload something and see how good it is, see if there's any room for improvement, and go from there, because it's a pain trying to do this on a budget. I mean, what was it? Jay put something on YouTube about some money was that you guys, people who watch him, had donated to his channel. He'd gone out and got a GoPro Hero 6 or whatever the hell the latest one is at the moment. I don't keep up with that kind of crap. And I was looking at that thinking, the microphone that mounts, the forward-facing camera, that camera, and the editing software that I use do not come to the same cost as that single GoPro. So doing this on a budget, I'm amazed it works. But yeah, because I look at it and I think, Jesus. Because I'd love a load of GoPros. GoPros would be brilliant. Because they're the top of the range. They've got the best video quality, the best sound recording quality, the best accessory, you know, availability. They're just, you know, everybody who uses them, it's high quality. I mean, I'm not that bad with these. I mean, the Movie K2 is actually a very good camera. And now I've figured out I'm the moron. They actually seem to be working. Although I have had a couple of issues. And again, tech and me don't mix. A couple of uploads ago, I had to cut things off and I went to my mobile phone. Now, I didn't know at the time what was going on. All I knew is that the K2 ran out of battery and stopped. It stopped working. At the time I didn't know. All I knew is it shut down, but I later discovered the battery had run out. And when I was playing the footage back, just before it shut out, about 2 minutes I suppose before it shut out, all the audio that was being recorded had this horrible squeal to it. Really high-pitched, nasty squeal. So obviously I couldn't use it. And he's done it before, and the battery hasn't been going dead. So I haven't got a clue what that is. I don't know whether it's for how long I chat. Maybe I have to stop. Maybe after a while it builds up some kind of feedback. I really don't know. But again, these are all the issues people face on a budget. You know, it's annoying. I never used to have a budget. Now I do. I mean, when I started, it was just a bit of a giggle, so I got some cheap cameras. Then I went out and got the Sony. That's actually a good camera. The thing is, it's not as good as the Canon G7X. Admittedly, they've upgraded those since then. But every 15 odd minutes, 15 to 17 minutes again, depending on how much footage it's having to deal with and whether it's zooming in, zooming out, all that kind of crap, it just stops and goes into the next file, which is fair enough, but it doesn't link them. This, perfect. Perfect. I mean, a lot of the stuff you're watching, I've chatted for so long, it's gone into the next file whilst recording, and I guarantee you can't spot where. But the Sony, it's an instant, and then I start again. And that really bugs me, because it
gives a little, it cuts everything off, and then its memory puts it into the next one, and it's such a horrible drawing. I've tried loads of things to link them together. I zoom right in when I'm editing and I cut it all together so that I almost get it right, but it's just such a pain. But then again, these are the joys of doing this kind of stuff. But yeah, it's all fun, I suppose. Sitting in a cab, being loaded in the heat, loving it. And of course, recently, of course, for you guys, it was probably a couple of weeks ago now. I hate running a couple of weeks behind, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to do it. I ran a little, only 24 of you bothered voting. It's not very nice. Not very nice. I ran a survey, and I said, what would you prefer? Daily, half weekly, or weekly uploads? Oh, 25 votes, sorry. 40% said daily, 28% said half weekly, and 32% said weekly. So daily has won out. There you go. Just so as you're aware. I mean, it has won out. What I shall do, just for you guys, take a screenshot. I'll edit the screenshot a bit later on, and I'll bung the screenshot so you can see I'm not lying. But that's how it went. It was only 25 votes cast, so, you know, not exactly my fan base there, you know. But yeah, it's all good, it's all fun, it's all gravy. I don't know, it's my first day back after a couple of days off, and it was my birthday, and doing various bits and bobs. Had to help the sister-in-law for a few moments on my birthday as well. Went up to Suffolk and went to car dealership, van dealership, because she does parcel delivery stuff for Hermes or Hermes or however the hell you say that. I know some people are going to want to swear in the comment section below. It's not exactly the best paid stuff, but she had a micro, a petrol micro, so it really wasn't up to the task. And she wanted to get a van, so I volunteered my services to help her find a van. And it was myself, Bert, because myself and Bert went off and did other things. You know, all the whistles and bells you do on a birthday, and there was various gallons of alcohol drunk, whatever. We went off and did various other things. But it was myself, Bert, her sister, and the mother-in-law. And I was looking at all these vans, and there was Vauxhalls, and Mercs, and Folds, and Fiats, and Renault, Peugeot, whatever. And there was this little diesel, 1.2 or 1.3, I can't remember. Fiat, Doblo, 33,000 miles on it. Way within their budget. And I got there about an hour before they did, so I was having to look round. And we had a look at this vehicle, and sister-in-law came up and had a shufti. And one thing I do, I cannot stand, if I'm looking for a vehicle and it says viewing by appointment only, I walk away from it. Instantaneously walk away from it. Because starting a car that hasn't been started for a couple of days or whatever is completely different to starting a car that was running 5 minutes before you turned up. Yeah? Again, the smoke coming out the back, anything coming out the exhaust, when it's cold, is going to be highly visible. When it's been warmed up, run a little bit and got ready for you, not so visible. And so I like to go to places where it's not by appointment. You just walk in and you go, right, I want to have a look at that one. They give you the keys, you start it from a cold start, it starts, and you hear any kind of hunting in the rev range or initial knocking or a lot of smoke or whatever. And we started this little Fiat up, And about 15 seconds in, I got Bert to stand behind us with an assist. About 15 seconds after starting up, I just went straight up through the rev limit, right off the rev limiter and back again, and said, "Is there any smoke?" And she went, "No," and I went, "Brilliant." The guy there, I mean, they weren't ripping anyone off. The Micra, in good condition, it was a template. I can't remember now. I think it was a 60, so that's 2010, I think. Had a nasty scrape and dent on the near side rear wheel arch and back door, and it was when you went to have a look at what the prices were, the average trade-in for those cars that age with the mileage in good condition, the average trade-in was about 2,600. A forecourt price would have been 3,435. Yes, I know the markup is severe, but obviously her one reasonably high mileage because she had been using it to deliver parcels for a while. There was damage to it, about probably 400 odd quid's worth to repair because it was over the door, it was the arch, the pane, the dent, everything, you know. And it's quite funny because Bert's been learning from me about buying cars and stuff, and she employed it because I'm standing there, I'm just there solely to look at the van. If they get ripped off, it's their problem. I'm just there to look at the van. And I'm taking a back seat, and the salesman goes, "So what are you expecting for your car, for your trade-in?" And just before the sister-in-law can answer, Bert's like, hold on, no, hold on. What are you offering? She's listened to me, excellent. Never, ever, ever tell a car dealership what you're expecting from your car. Okay, I'll give you an example. It's almost like I worked in a second-hand car dealership for a while. I'll give you an example, okay? Let's say your car's worth 2,600. You know there's damage on it. You know the mileage is a bit high. I go to you and I say, "What are you looking for your car then? What's your realistic figure?" "Oh, well, I know about the damage and stuff, so I'm thinking it's around about 2,200 quid. I was going to offer 2,005, but you don't know that. You've just saved me 300 quid. But now I know you understand about damage. So now I'm going to come back with, well, it's reasonable, it's reasonable, it's about what it's worth. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I can have a look. I'm going to go phone a couple of people, see what they can do for us, because obviously I'm not going to be selling them." Then I waddle off, make a few phone calls, and then I come back and, well, the best I can do with the condition it's in, because you know about the damage, the best I can realistically do is about 1,900 quid. That's about the best I can offer you. You know about the damage, you know good condition they're only worth about 2-3. Yeah. That's how a salesman works. So don't tell them. Alright? Don't tell them. He came back with a 2,300 quid offer. Average trading in good condition, yeah, is 2006. This had a massive smush on the back. So bloody bastard. So, you know, there's reasons why you don't give away things. Keep your cards close to your chest. And they weren't ripping us off, like I said. Decent van, it was well priced. I mean, it was plus VAT, but then the father-in-law's paying for it. He's a limited standalone company doing his whatever he does, computer stuff. He earns a lot, so he is VAT registered, so he'll claim it back, so that don't really matter. It was on a 65 plate, so it's the same age as my car. 33, like I said, 33,000. It was a decent little van, exactly what she needs. Hopefully now she can start expanding and not stay delivering packages where it's like she gets £1 something a package. I think it's £1.50 a package or something. You know, I know I wouldn't work for that. But she's getting into it, little van. So that's what I was doing for the first couple of hours of my birthday. But it's so much fun because Bert has paid so much attention. And she's, oh, we are, mate. It was brilliant because the sales guy, he said he offered 2,000, he was offering 2,003. And before the sister-in-law had a chance to go, oh, fair, and all that kind of stuff, Bert jumped in again and she went, okay, hold up. About 2,005. Now the salesman, I don't know whether he realised he was about to say it or it was just one of those things, he just came out in conversation, but he went, no, I can't offer that, it's what I'm being paid. And within a split second of him saying that, I'm standing next to him, I've gone, well, 2,004 then, you've made 100 quid for a few minutes work, not too bad. And then all of a sudden you can see like, no, I'm only getting 2,003. Yeah, myself and Bert had a bit of a laugh about that. Because I was standing next to him, so I didn't really see him, I just kind of said it. I wasn't really paying any attention. And Bert was looking directly at him, and she said, you should have seen his face. He was just like, ooh, he was a rabbit trapped in the headlights. It was almost like he didn't realise that oh crap, I just told him what I'm being paid for it. But yeah, I left them doing that deal, so she'll be picking that up in a couple of days' time. But yeah, that's what I was doing. But yeah, when you go to buy a second-hand vehicle, don't give too much away. The salesman is not your friend, okay? He's the enemy. Don't give anything away. They ask you a question, you basically ask them the same question. You know? Like, how much are you looking for it? How much are you going to offer? Yeah. And get whatever you can out of them. If the tyres are iffy, get tyres out of them. Even if they're budget, get them. You know, try and save as much as you can. Haggle on the price as much as you can. Point things out, point issues out. You know, really go to town. Don't just pay what's in the window. I don't know anybody who knows me has never paid the asking price in the window for a car they've bought, ever. I don't even do it with brand new cars, and there's not much wiggle room with them. But yeah, always, you know, be a bit savvy. Use a bit of noodle. You know. And don't be worried to walk away because they want to sell it. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Carry this on in a minute. I really should answer some random phone numbers on speakerphone with this thing running, because that was a cold call. Now the phone number used was 07399 091 392, and it was about the accident that you were innocent in. I was like, well, no, I've never actually had an accident. You know, obviously giving it the old patter. This is just a cold call, isn't it, really? You've just randomly generated this number, haven't you? All of a sudden the phone goes dead. Because cold calling in the UK now is illegal. It can't be a marketing call. So I really should have answered that on speaker, but I don't know. I mean, my number, because obviously I do training and stuff, my number gets given to a lot of the new guys, and they'll phone me and I won't have their number, and they'll phone me asking me questions as they've got a problem, whatever. And so when I see a phone number that looks like a mobile number, like 07399091392, and I'm going to keep saying it because they're pissing me off, then I can't really answer that on speaker, on camera, because it could be a conversation with a driver. Although, having said that, thinking about it, use your brain, I could edit it out, couldn't I? I could just put it on there and I could go, answer, hello. And then you could actually hear them in their full spiel. It just annoys me. Oh, the accident you had where you weren't at fault. The last time I had an insurance-based accident, well, if I don't include HGVs, and of course that goes via the company, so that's slightly different, but an insurance claim on my personal vehicle was 2006. I was hit from behind by an F-150 pickup truck, and I was in a Ford Fiesta. It's 2006. About 2006. It's 2018 now. And the thing is, it's like, oh well, you know, what about the ones where you've been in the HGV and you fill the paperwork in? You do not put your phone number on that paperwork. Ever. It's not you they deal with, it is the company's insurers they deal with. So always remember that. Fendt 724 Vario, God, I love those. Yeah, 2 of them. 2 Fendt 724 Varios. I know, I've got kind of a, you know, attention deficit, haven't I? But no, it's one of my bosses had one of those, I think. Was it 724? I know it was a Vario. Fendt Varios are brilliant. They're brilliant tractors. I do miss driving them sometimes. I'll sit in the cab with one of these and I look at the tractors and I think, oh, should be driving that. I really do miss the field work I used to do. Go out in the Fendt with a 5-furrow reversible plough. Yeah, that'll do. 5-furrow reversible dowd as well, that's what we used to use. Old farm boy I am, old farmhand. But yeah, I do hate those kind of calls. Really pisses me off. Because you get them sometimes. Our landline's gone up the Swanee and I haven't bothered fixing it because we got nothing. We don't use the landline. We got nothing but cold calls. Now you waddle over wondering, well, who's phoning style thing? You'd answer it and it'd be silent for a moment and then it's, hi, this is so and so from na. And I've got the telephone preference service thing as well, so that's a complete, you know, telephone preference, and you're still phoning me with cold calls. Can I have your company's name, please? Can I have your name? I've got telephone preference. You know you're not supposed to be doing click. Yeah, they just irritate me. I'm not usually very polite either. Just annoying. Anyway, I think I've dragged this on long enough for this segment. But I'm overlaying the road footage, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Because you get to see road footage. It's a win-win for you guys. Just something I want to try, just see whether it works. I mean, obviously you can tell I'm not driving. But just because I can now edit 2 or 3 different streams all at once now without it fritzing out on me, might as well give it a crack. Bloody cold calls. It's not even funny, is it? Landlines are one thing. You know, your home phone is one thing. Okay, it's in the book, they found it, whatever. But your mobile phone, I mean, seriously? Have you got a few minutes to talk? No, I'm at work. Oh, well, all it is about, look, I'm at work, I'm a brain surgeon, do you mind? You're currently killing a patient, now please, piss off. Oh dear. I have a few nasty ways of answering the phone when I don't know the number, but like I said, these days I can't, you know, I can't do it because I don't know whether it is a new driver who's got a genuine problem. You know. United Federation for the Protection of Lesbian Seagulls, Bill speaking, how can I direct your phone call? I've got other ones, but I'll get yelled at if I said them. I'll get some proper reviews. But yeah, it's just an aggravation, a complete aggravation. Anyway, I suppose I should go get myself a cup of tea and wait for him to finish loading me. It's getting bloody hot in here, I'll tell you that. I need to open the windows. Well, anyway, that's the end of my day, and it was busy. It was... The issue is, some days I will go to places where we're not allowed in the cabs. And of course, can't do anything to camera. So, unfortunately, it's only been the bit that you've seen. Now, it's been a fun day, it's been an eventful day.
But it's been a simple day. It's been an easy day, and I like days like that. But I got to do my paperwork, fill everything out. I just want to go home. I can download this, hopefully edit something. So anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. I'll see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. And as always, the links are below. Take care, guys.